Hello everybody. Today's Reader's Theater is called Homecoming. Background of the Homecoming. The Louisiana Purchase. The Louisiana Territory was purchased by representatives of President Jefferson from the French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. It extended from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains and from the Gulf of Mexico to the Canadian border. It was an area of roughly 830,000 square miles. In 1803, Jefferson chose his private secretary, Meriwether Lewis, as the captain of an expedition to the newly purchased land to explore what they had bought. He had Lewis trained in botany, celestial navigation, practical medicine, and natural history. Lewis chose William Clark as his co-leader, because he thought that an expedition of this magnitude needed two leaders. They complemented each other, and their personal friendship was so strong that they never had a serious disagreement on the 3-year-long trip. A few months into their journey, Lewis and Clark met Sacagawea and her French fur trapper husband, Toussaint Charbonneau, at Fort Mandan. They hired Charbonneau as a guide, but they knew they especially needed Sacagawea, a Shoshone Indian, to help guide them and to convince the Shoshone to trade them horses for the journey over the Rocky Mountains. Sacagawea had been captured by Hidatsa Indians when she was 12. She lived with the Hidatsa until she was sold to Charbonneau as his wife. As they traveled west, Lewis and a few men finally met the Shoshones. The Indians thought these white men might be enemies or a trick arranged by their Blackfeet enemies. Sacagawea's arrival with the main group convinced them otherwise, and she was joyfully reunited with her brother Cameoit, who was now chief of the tribe. Cameoit reluctantly agreed to trade horses to the expedition for some of the trading goods that Lewis had brought along. Lewis and Clark hired a Shoshone they named Old Toby to guide them through the mountains. Eventually, the expedition found the Columbia River and made small boats to carry them down the river to the Pacific Ocean. The expedition spent the winter in what is now Astoria, Oregon, and started home in the spring of 1806. They arrived in St. Louis on September 23rd, 1806. The journey took 2 years, 4 months, and 9 days. Most Americans had given them up for dead. Along the way, they discovered 168 new kinds of plants, 122 new species of animals, and more than 40 Indian tribes. Their expedition also helped establish the United States claim to the Oregon Territory they passed through. Script Homecoming. The script is an abbreviated account of the meeting between the expedition and the Shoshone people. Much of the actual communication was done in sign language, the universal language of the Plains Native Americans, and with translations from English to French to Hidatsa to Shoshone and back. The script requires 5 speakers. The members of the Lewis and Clark expedition have reached the headwaters of the Missouri River where it divides into 3 rivers. Following the Jefferson Fork, the captains are desperate to find the Shoshone Indians in order to get horses and to find a route over the Rocky Mountains. They are now sure that no river exists to carry them over the mountains, and they have to have horses for travel over the mountains. Captain Lewis and 2 men have gone on ahead to find the Shoshones and scout the trail. George, we have to find the Shoshones soon. If it gets any closer to winter, we'll never make it over those mountains. The Shoshone woman said that we are close. She was captured from her village near the 3 forks of the Missouri, which we just passed a few days ago. She remembered that mountain that looks like a beaver's head. We've got to be going in the right direction. There's a Native American up ahead. He must be Shoshone. Let's catch up with him. The men race after the Shoshone, but he vanishes. Soon they come upon 3 Shoshone women gathering roots for food. Please listen to me. We have come a long way to meet the Shoshone people. Please take these gifts and lead us to your village, where we may talk with your chiefs. The 2 girls and older woman are terrified by the appearance of these explorers, but they are gratified by the gifts. They agree to lead them to their camp. As Lewis approaches the camp with his men and the 3 women, he puts his rifle away as a sign of his peaceful intentions and takes out an American flag that he carries. A huge crowd of Shoshone suddenly surround them and escort them to the village, where the 3 women display their gifts. The leader, Chief Kameawait, approaches them. He is not too friendly or trusting. Who are you? Why have you come to our village? I represent the President of the United States in Washington. We are on a great journey to the far ocean beyond the mountains. I do not know or care of this President. Why do you come to our village? Who sent you? We have come to bring gifts to your people and to trade for horses that we need to go over the mountains. We also need to find the pass through these mountains. I think that you come as an enemy. I have heard of white people, but I have never seen one. We have no horses to trade. I do not trust you. We should kill you now. I come with many people. They are carrying many gifts and many goods for trade. We travel with a Shoshone woman who has a child. We come in peace. A war party does not travel with a woman or child. She has shown us the way to her homeland so that she can see her people again. She was captured 4 years ago by the Hidatsa Indians. Maybe the Blackfeet or the Hidatsa have sent you as a trick. We have nothing to hide. We travel with many things you have never seen before. Besides, the Shoshone woman, we have a black man who wears buffalo hair. He is a giant among men. We have many guns and much ammunition and a gun which kills in silence. Where are these marbles? I think you are sent by the Blackfeet. A Shoshone scout reports that he has seen a great group of men, including 1 black man and an Indian woman carrying a child. As the group enters the camp, Sacagawea comes forward. Suddenly, she points to her mouth to indicate she is one of them. She looks very carefully at Kameawait and then covers him with her robe or blanket to indicate they are related. My brother Kameawait, my brother, do you not remember your sister? Do you recognize the little sister who used to tease you all the time? Do you remember your sister? My sister, you have returned from the dead. Come, we must have a great feast to celebrate your return. Bring your friends into our village. Let me see the wonders you have brought. All right, after the reading, follow the discussion questions below, or the short answer questions. Please respond to each one of them in complete sentences. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions about any of these. Have a good day.